Hello, crafters. We're back for part 2 of the Demon Door. So let's finish this up. Today we're going to do a little more crafting on the door itself, and then we're going to paint it up, and it'll be ready for our table. So let's hit the crafting table and finish up that Demon Door. So here we go, my door is all dry, and I'm going to snip the excess off. So I'll just use some scissors and get it near the end there. That makes it easier to snip. And hold with my fingers. And I cut the bottom shorter than the top because it has to go through the cork base. Okay. Now the top can be a little longer because it goes up into that doorway arch. And look at the nice open action on that head. Okay, so now I'm going to mark where the pivot point on the bottom of the door goes to the cork, and I'll just punch through it with my awl and just get it large enough there. The cork can kind of heal itself up, so you might have to punch it a couple times. And just line it up, and I'll have to do it again. There we go. And just pop that little bit out there, and we should be ready now. Okay. I'm giving it my all. Okay, there we go. So we got it on the base, and it's nice in that hole there. And we got the arch. Put it right over in the middle of the cork, and there we go. So now I'm going to put some hot glue on the ends of the arch and glue it to the cork, and we'll let that harden up. And there we've got a door constructed. So now it's good to go. So what I'm going to do now is add a little bit of reinforcement where the arch meets the base, just for some extra strength there. I'm just going to add some glue and then just let this dry. I just like to do this because it just adds that extra bit of strength, since that's the only thing holding it on. And look at that nice door action. Very cool. Okay, so now I have spray painted it black. Now I painted the door with the white glue, so that helped to avoid the spray paint eating the door. But I'm going to use my mix of gray, burnt sienna, and a coffee to do the stone around the door. So I'm just using a wet sponge to sponge that right on, that color combo there. And you can see that nice detail popping up from the arch and the base. Now I'm not going to do the door. I'm going to paint that a different color actually. So I'll just go around, make sure I get all that filled in. And look at that nice detail with the stonework, the hot glue. Really a quick and easy way to add that kind of detail to your pieces. And just keep going around, add the extra colors, and there we go. We're all good. So we'll let that dry up. Now here's the door. It's all ready to go. I'm going to use a light gray to kind of dry brush some areas. I'm going to do a little bit of highlight around the base. And around the stones themselves. So I'm kind of picking out the highlight areas around the stones instead of just dry brushing it on. And see how that's doing a nice effect. So yeah, just the edges of those stones. And yeah, it's really, those stones are really popping out now. See that detail? It's just so cool. I love it. A little bit of flicking on the base, and I'll be good to go. So I'll do the same on the back also. So they'll be the same. Okay, so now we have our door, and I'm going to use a metallic black to paint the door. You don't want to hit the spray paint too much because you don't want to melt the foam too much, so I just kind of lightly hit it with the spray paint. But this will help fill in all that little detail, places the spray paint didn't hit. It also gives it a nice metallic sheen actually, so I kind of like that. So I'll paint that up and do both sides. Now that's dried, I'm going to use a metallic bronze, and I'm going to pick out the details of the demon and the door banding on the edge. So I'll just I'm using a really thin brush and just going around and picking out that nice detail that we spent all that time using the ink pen putting into the door. And look at that popping out from that black door. So cool. So it gets some horns and then all those little details. You could dry brush this, but I feel that you have more of a danger of getting in the crevices. If you do it this way, it's a little more time consuming, but you can pick out all the details individually, and then you won't have to worry about filling up or covering up some details with your dry brushing. So yeah, just keep picking out those high points on the demon face, and it's really starting to fill in now. I got the teeth, finishing up those the jaw there, the horns on the bottom, and the side horn. And yeah, look at that, just really popping out of that black metallic door. Just super cool. So there we go, there's our demon head. Now let's go to the table. Here I've set up a hallway with some braziers and the demon door at the end of the hallway with my 2.5D next technique. And the adventurers wander in and they encounter this door. So you could do all kinds of stuff. You could have riddles. The door gives them a riddle. It could be a trap if they don't disarm it. It could shoot fireballs out of the eyes or something while it taunts them. So yeah, there you go. Now let me give you a closer look at this. And you can see that really nice detail the hot glue made on the door edge there. That's super cool, and it was just really, really easy to do. Now there's the door. Swings open, has a nice action there with the hinge from the barbecue stick. And there we go. The demon's really popping out. I really like the effect of the bronze on the black. So there you go. There's a demon door. Hey crafters, I hope you really like the demon door. Make sure to give your Scotty a like if you did like the craft. Also make sure to share and subscribe if you're not already. And why not join my forum and Facebook group? A bunch of great crafters with some good advice. And last but not least, go forth and craft. Hey, riddle me this, dumb demon door, who is dead sexy, has awesome ranger skills, and is tired of your riddles. You don't know, do you, demon door? It's me. Ha ha ha, yeah.